Alright, so after I made my video, there was a huge storm that just came out of nowhere, and the winds were crazy, started pouring, and of course it's right after I transplant all my little plants. So I came out here and I brought in these 2 mangoes before they got destroyed, and my mangoes over here got uprooted, so I had to hold them down with those rocks. But aside from that, they're looking really good today, and I think it's just because it's a lot cooler, and now they have that nice like humidity. It's not too hot, it's still a little cloudy, so they're just doing real well, which I'm happy about. I thought pretty much all of the plants would get destroyed, but just those 2 mangoes over there, and you can see like one of the newer leaves on this guy got kind of torn up, but they're doing good other than that. I hope that that didn't affect them too bad. I mean, it sucked because their whole seed pod was uprooted, so I just kind of buried it again and then held it down, anchored it with those rocks. My lemon tree looks perkier today, and I think it likes the cooler weather, but I don't have any more of the droopiness like I was having before. Even my sweet potato looks happier, and I have all these weird little sprouts. I think those are tomatoes, because that's how those tomatoes looked when I started them. So I'm happy, I'm excited about that. I used this area as my compost before, so that's why I have all these random seeds and everything. I try not to spend like any money, so this is all kind of just an experiment. Like most of these things, my plants are just grown from produce that I got at the grocery store. Like these mangoes, I just got them at the grocery store, germinated the seeds. They're all Kent mangoes. So Kent mangoes, they all look different, which is kind of cool. I guess that's kind of how mangoes roll. They all kind of look a little different. And the leaves are very dark like this, the new ones that come in. These leaves are quite a bit thinner. But the cool thing about this one is it has 3 separate trees, because I guess mango seeds, like the pod, has like multiple chambers or something. I could be totally wrong about this, but that means that one pod, one seed, can actually be more than one tree, which is interesting. My brother just gave me a Kerry mango tree that or sprout that he germinated, and I'm gonna plant it soon and probably let it hang out inside before I bring it out here. But I think another thing about mango trees is that you do want to have more than one for like pollination and everything, to get better pollination. I could be wrong about that too. And if you guys know like more about gardening or want to like throw in any correct information, correct me, or just give me more information, tips, whatever, you guys can definitely comment. And like I said, this is all just kind of a fun experiment for me, so it might not work out at all. I might get some fruit out of these things. We'll see. I'm happy with how my bell peppers are looking. Not my like mystery sprouts in the middle here seem to have gone away. I think they got kind of torn up, destroyed from the storm. There's one of them And like I said, I think that might be some type of squash, like a cantaloupe or acorn squash. My pumpkins, thankfully, are intact because these are the ones that I'm trying to grow. I care about these the most because I want to see if I can grow some sweet jack-o'-lanterns pumpkins so that we can carve them for Halloween. This is old bird food that I just kind of tossed in here because this still kind of acts as my compost area, even though I do have a compost bucket right there, so I'm trying to remember to just put everything in that bucket. But yeah, I started some more seedlings inside. I don't know if I'm planting anything at the right time, to be honest. Inside I started some cayenne pepper, broccoli, zucchini, and lettuce. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure this is the right time to start broccoli in Arizona. I'm in zone 9B. I only know that because my brother does a lot of gardening and he's actually more educated and researched. He plans his what he wants to plant and everything, and he has a ton of different fruit trees in his backyard. He has like guava, mango, pomegranate, figs. He grows a ton of stuff. If you want to check out his channel, it's Garden of Luma, and he actually has a lot of good advice for anyone that wants to grow, like, you know, fruits in Arizona. And he has a lot of good information. So I actually have to go and watch some of his videos myself whenever I have questions. Or I'll just ask him, like, hey, can I grow avocado in Arizona? And I actually do have avocados. That's another thing that I started. They have quite a bit of leaves on them. I'm probably going to plant them in soil soon. And I want to try planting them outside eventually. But before I plant anything in the ground, I do want to actually put some more time and planning into that. But yeah, gardening is a really fun hobby. I love my pets and everything, but I also want to, I've always been interested in like sustainability, and I think now is such a great time to really get into that stuff, especially with like the state of the world. I guess any time really is a good time to look into things that help us become more sustainable. But yeah, I definitely want to learn. Ideally, I want to just produce all of my own vegetables and rotate them seasonally so that I don't have to. There's Lyra. Lyra, hi. I'm gonna go for a walk later. Oh no, my pumpkins. All right, get down, girl. You're about to sit. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, ideally I would like to grow all of my own vegetables and rotate them seasonally to just avoid buying them from the grocery store, because there's really nothing better than growing your own food. It's fresh, you know exactly where it's coming from, you have control over it. And another thing I want to do is start saving some of my seeds and preserving them, and I'm not sure how you do that. There might be some like process for that. I want to make sure I do it correctly. But yeah, so I wasn't expecting that huge storm to hit, but it's been really nice. It's still like super cloudy out, and I'm probably gonna have the turtle roam around out here for a little bit. I don't think I've shown anyone or I don't think I've shown you guys the turtle yet on this channel, but I did rescue a red-eared slider, and not sure if it's a male or a female yet, but the person that gave him to me said that it's a boy and that its name is Toby.